All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Thank you for joining me here. We've got a stack of things to go through. I got to remember to get right up on the microphone, adjusted a few things this morning. So hopefully I won't be staring around things too much. Uh, Good morning, folks. Still trying a little bit different something here. Thank you for tuning in. This is Peter Galt, and you are here with me on the P Talks Job Show, which we do stream live every Monday right here on the Wednesday, every Wednesday on the Human Resources Group. And I am still working on my second cup of coffee this morning. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment there. The P Talks Job Show is, of course, a weekly syndicated podcast that does reach out to a little over 112,000 weekly listeners. Thank you all very, very much. Everybody who tunes into the podcast, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate that. We stream over iTunes, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Listen Notes, Player FM, Spotify, Stitcher, and a whole lot more. We also air on, of course, behind me, you can see the stream for 24/7 WPL, and we also air on 216 The Net, 216thenet.com internet radio, and very, very grateful to be doing that. Of course, 216 The Net is an internet radio station that breaks the mold of radio as everybody knows it. They bring only positive, inspiring shows to their airwaves, to their streaming lines. They stay away from negative programming, hence the P Talk Job Show, bringing career seekers and employers together in a super easy way. And also, 216 Net likes to give you your daily dose of encouragement. And 24/7 WPL is internet streaming radio for independent thinkers. They focus on unique, unrestricted, uncensored internet radio streaming content for truly independent thinkers. And we hope that you get to enjoy checking their stream out. We will, of course, include some links later on. Very quickly, we do want to mention a couple of sponsors here for 216 The Net, and that does include Natural Therapy Wellness Center, 815-385-8190, MchenryMassage.com. And of course, we all know a massage can be a great way to pamper yourself, help you deal with that day-to-day stress that comes on sometimes. You can contact them today to speak with one of their certified massage therapists. Natural Therapy Wellness Center, 815-385-8190, MchenryMassage.com, and of course at 24/7 WPL on their streaming platforms. They love eggs. Well, they don't like the eggs on the platform, but they certainly love them for breakfast and everything else. Certainly, if you're into very, very good eggs, Blue Sky Family Farms, they are proud to be humane beings. They're free range and pasture raised hens. They live naturally in safe environments where they can forage, perch, and nest with plenty of room. Their hens are free to roam inside and out. They enjoy green grass, fresh air, and sunshine. If you enjoy eggs, get eggs from their families to yours. Great tasting eggs you can feel good about in every way to nourish your mind, body, and soul. Ethical eggs for the humane race. BlueSkyFamilyFarms.com. Again, that's BlueSkyFamilyFarms.com. Check them out. I imagine you'll be glad you did. I like their eggs. I've had them. They're good. They're very good. Now, getting into careers, jobs that we want to talk about today. We have quite a few to get through. One that I'm going to mention right off the bat is actually for one of my companies, my clients that use my HR retained services, and I still do a little bit of that for folks. They are Brenco Machine and Tool Inc. They're located in Crystal Lake, Illinois, and they're ready to go, ready to roll, ready to hire right now. Mazak machinists for Mazak CNC lathes. They've got a couple of them. They need someone who is extremely well experienced in Mazatrol conversational programming. And someone who can come in, work from spec sheets, do tooling setups, tooling changeouts, full programming, as well as program editing, operate both Mazak lathes that they have, run complete job processes, do a little bit of inspection throughout the course of process runs, and just really go to town with it. But they do need someone that can come in, sit down, and go to work. So if you've got experience with Mazak conversational programming, tooling setups, changeouts, etc., shoot me a note, petetalksjobs@gmail.com, or you can contact Brenco directly. Shoot a note to Deb, D-E-B, at brencomachine.com, and she'll be happy to talk with you. I, and Deb will all be talking at some point, but get us your resume. Check out more about their company at brencomachine.com as well. Now, additionally, a lot of you here on the Human Resources group, that there are a lot of job posting groups on Facebook. A lot of employers are using these job posting groups, and some are very, very large, very big. Some are more specific and regional. Two of those that are very specific are groups that, in addition to the Human Resources group that I admin, one is Northwest Suburbs of Chicagoland Career Opportunities. I know that's a long group name, but if you go to Facebook, search groups, Northwest Suburbs of Chicagoland Career Opportunities, there are posts all the time. Join the group if you're looking for work, if you want to post jobs and you're in the general Chicagoland area. And this applies to the Milwaukee, Chicagoland, all the way up to here where we stream from, the far northwest suburbs. Even sometimes we see jobs posted from Rockford as well, which is even further west. But feel free to post your jobs if you're an employer in those areas. There's a good example of that that we see postings from on a regular basis include posts from Lewis King. Hey, Lewis, how you doing out there? Hope you're having a great day. Lewis is with Alliance Workforce. They are a staffing agency. And he had actually just very recently put up a post on that group for electrical wire assemblers. They have a client looking for assemblers in Bloomington, Illinois. They have shifts available, first and second shifts for electrical wire assemblers, Monday through Thursday, first and second shifts. And then they have actually 12-hour shifts on Friday and Saturday open. So if you're looking for just a couple of days a week but want to work a quick 24 hours, Friday and Saturday shifts are available. You can reach out to Lewis directly. You can give him a call, 630-855-5821. Again, that's 630-855-5821. Or you can also go to their website, www.alliancewf as in Frank.com. That's ALLIANCEWF.com. Now, additionally, there's another group here that is a local Facebook job posting group, and that is Jobs for Mchenry County. Again, the name of the group, you can search it right on Facebook, Jobs for Mchenry County. And they have new job postings. They experience new job postings all the time. If you are a McHenry County or maybe even nearby Lake County employer and you have career opportunities available, go ahead and click join. You'll need to answer a couple of quick questions, and I'm sure that one of the admins, again, I'm an admin on that group as well. We can get you set up to start posting your job openings ASAP. Example, real recent job posting is from Busy Bees Cleaning. Busy Bees, B-E-E-S, Cleaning. They're looking for part-time cleaning techs for residential cleaning services. Now, candidates must pass a background check and have a clean driving record. They need candidates who are team players, willing to learn, and it says right on their post that they will train. You can learn all about Busy Bees Cleaning by going to busybeescleaning.net, N-E-T. That's busy, B-I-Z-Z-Y, bees, B-E-E-S, cleaning.net. They are based in Lake in the Hills, Illinois. You can also give them a call right from their website. You'll see their number, 224-770-1406. And you can also shoot them a note, busybees LITH@gmail.com. That's busy, BIZZY, bees, BEES, LITH@gmail.com. That LITH most likely stands for Lake in the Hills. That is actually the name of the town over there. And most people from this area are familiar with that. And we're going to pop that right down there. And now, of course, if you tuned into our episode last week, we had our guest, Jeff Ferguson with Shelter Insurance, joined us. He told us all about his experience working with Shelter. He's currently the recruiting and development manager for this region, the McHenry County region. McHenry County, Lake County, general Chicagoland region for Shelter Insurance. And we'll make some notes here and put up links later on for this post after the live feed is done. You can actually reach out to Jeff directly if you're interested in an insurance agent role. They actually have. Jeff is available at jferguson, Ferguson, at shelterinsurance.com. That's jferguson@shelterinsurance.com. You can also give Jeff a phone call, 815-347-3953. That's 815-347-3953. And you can also check out and learn more about Shelter Insurance, shelterinsurance.com. Now, again, they're looking for their next great agent. If you're outgoing, enthusiastic, entrepreneurial, and you love talking to and helping people, then Jeff would love to talk to you. Insurance experience, prior experience in insurance is not really necessary. It's welcome if you have it, but not necessary. In fact, what they really, really enjoy, what Jeff really enjoys, is when he gets to talk to people who have been business owners or entrepreneurs for themselves in the past, because this does require a very entrepreneurial work style. Someone who can work independently, can get their day rolling, get their plan going and moving forward. You're working fairly largely unsupervised, which is really rather cool. Now, they do, as you can go back and look at last week's episode, Jeff talked about the fact that they actually give you a remarkable amount of initial training and support, and that new agents actually even go to their training facility for 10 days straight, twice within the first 3 months, I believe it is, of joining their group. And they give you some very solid training, and then your district manager works very closely with you. Jeff even spends quite a bit of time with you right up front, helping you understand the programs and everything that they do. But again, if you're interested in this opportunity, reach out to Jeff directly, Ferguson, so jferguson@shelterinsurance.com, or give him a call, 815-347-3953. Now we'll jump over to, we're going to jump over to Wisconsin very quickly. Talk about a media buyer role for the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. That is actually owned by the Forest County Potawatomi tribe. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino is at 1721 West Canal Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53233. You can learn all about them and many, many other career opportunities other than what we'll talk about here, which is the media buyer role. But if you go to paysbig.com/careers, they actually are a very large employer for Milwaukee. They have 1,000 plus employees. They were founded in 1991, and they actually have career opportunities in over 30 different departments. 30 different departments, folks. That's amazing. Offering insurance benefits and way more for the full-time opportunities that they have. The media buyer does have 6 essential functions plus 7 more, because you can also find this on LinkedIn. They did post this on LinkedIn, and you can do the easy apply there. And but 6 essential functions plus 7 more. I'll go over the first 6, and that is to gather information from media vendors, rates, avails, deadlines, etc. Input avails in the media buying software program. Perform daily maintenance of media schedules. Number 4 is conduct market research. 5 is maintain up-to-date research. And 6 is assist the organization and execution of secured promotional opportunities. Now, additionally, they do have quite a few job requirements listed on their posting on LinkedIn. I'm going to review the first 3 with you. Number 1 is a bachelor's degree in business, marketing, communication, or related field, plus 2 years of related experience. Now, absent that, 4 years of agency, advertising agency, or marketing agency experience, with 1 year of those 4 based on solid experience in planning and media buys. That's very, very much preferred. Now, job requirement 2 is office skills, the use of standard office equipment and knowledge of Microsoft Office. They use the full Microsoft Office suite. And then number 3 is the ability to use strong organizational skills and manage multiple job duties. So managing multiple tasks, organizing those tasks, getting things done in a timely, efficient manner is extremely important. So definitely reach out to the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino if you're interested in that or other roles there. Again, remember, they have more than 1,000 employees and have career openings in 30 different departments. Check them out. Now, we're going to move on to Transforce, transforce.com, transforce.com. Transforce is a national truck driving staffing firm. They proudly provide safety-minded staffing solutions to the commercial transportation industry. Their nationwide logistics staffing network provides the most qualified drivers to meet your needs. If you need something put in a truck and taken where it needs to go, reach out to Transforce. Actually, and if you're looking for work, they are hiring Class A and B drivers. They have home daily and regional positions available. Now, Transforce actually operates in 26 states across the U.S. 26 states across the U.S. Their corporate office is in Virginia. You can give them a phone call, 800-308-6989. Or, of course, go to transforce.com to learn more about career opportunities and work opportunities if you hold a CDL Class A or B and you're an experienced driver. They have locations throughout the U.S. I'm going to list this and read these in alphabetical order for you here, and that is Alabama, Arizona, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Illinois in the Chicagoland region, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Maryland, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Now, if you didn't catch all of those or one of those, don't worry, I'll read through again. This is for people holding CDL licenses, Class A or B, drivers looking for work. Go to transforce.com or give them a call, 800-308-6989. Again, home daily routes in these states as well as regional positions, regional driving positions available. And I'll go through this one more time. So make sure you're ready to write this down as soon as you hear your state or the state that you're based in that you would like to work out from or be based out from for Transforce if you're a driver. Here we go. Are you ready? Alabama, Arizona, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Chicago, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Maryland, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Oregon, now Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin. So if career opportunities in those states and you're a driver sound great, reach out to transforce.com. Now, of course, here in throughout Illinois, Indiana, and Iowa, our next employer has locations and career opportunities in all 3 states. Again, Illinois, Indiana, and Iowa. Jewel Osco, jewelosco.com. littlecity.com, and you can go click on their careers opportunities there. They have career opportunities in retail store positions, pharmacist positions, retail store management positions, driver positions, supply chain career opportunities, and even their corporate division career opportunities. Again, go to jewelosco.com, JEWELOSCO.com, click careers. And of course, it is important to note, and they have this right there on their website, that Jewel Osco participates in the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's E-Verify program. Now, also important to note that Jewel Osco is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Department of Homeland Security. It says that right there on their website, but they do make that prevalent and do want people to know and understand that if you apply for a career opportunity with Jewel Osco, that part of the initial screening process is going through the E-Verify program. So again, if you're in Illinois, Indiana, or Iowa, and Jewel Osco sounds like a place you'd really like to be. They've got opportunities, again, retail store career roles, retail store management career roles, pharmacist positions, driver positions, supply chain opportunities, and even corporate division career opportunities. Go to jewelosco.com. And next, we're going to talk about, I'm checking my time here. Sorry about that, folks. Next, we're going to mention and talk about a little bit career opportunities with Big R, Big R Retailer. Now, Big R, we actually have a Big R right here in Mchenry, Illinois, where the P-Talks Job Show streams from, along with 24/7 WPL and, of course, 216 The Net. You can't see their big, wonderful sign over here, but it's there. But Big R, I really enjoy that store. It's one of my favorite here in Mchenry. Big R they have career opportunities from Alabama to Wyoming. You wouldn't guess that Big R is as big as it is. But you can go to their website, check out their opportunities, and even right here locally in Mchenry. Alabama to Wyoming throughout the U.S., but right here locally in Mchenry. Big R is at 1860 North Richmond Road, also known as Route 31 North there. McHenry, Illinois. Their store number is 815-385-0606. You can also shoot your resume to mchenry@bigr.com, or you can go to the bigr.com website, go through the careers portal, and actually check out opportunities in McHenry, Illinois right there, and apply for whatever looks of interest to you, what you'd like to do. Currently, looks like they're hiring right here in McHenry for assistant store manager, cashiers, clothing associate, courtesy associate, lawn and garden associate, a personnel clerk, and the sporting goods associates. They have full and part-time positions all across the board there, it seems. So if you'd like to work at Big R, you're right here in McHenry, Illinois, or you're in states from Alabama all the way through Wyoming, alphabetically again, check out bigr.com. Go there. Additionally, which I don't always mention because we don't actually do any form of sharing for outside the contiguous U.S. Well, other than Alaska and Hawaii, of course, we do catch those. But Big R does often have opportunities in American Samoa to Guam and also in Canada. So again, if you happen to be in American Samoa and you're catching the P-Talks Job Show, or Guam, or you're in Canada and somehow catch the P-Talks Job Show via the podcast, 216 The Net, or the streaming platform for 24/7 WPL, check out bigr.com as well. And very quickly now, we are going to talk a little bit about Little City, littlecity.org. And Little City is hiring for home aides, DSPS, and CNAs. You must be at least 21 years old, have a current valid driver's license, a high school diploma, or your GED, and that's what you need to qualify for career opportunities with Little City. They specifically list no experience required. They offer paid training. You can give them a phone call at 847-417-1812. Again, that's 847-417-1812. littlecity.org is their web address, and they have career opportunities right here in McHenry County, Illinois, and Lake County, Illinois. McHenry County, Illinois, and Lake County, Illinois. So if you would like to break into a new career role, or if you happen to already be an experienced home aide, experienced DSPS, or an experienced CNA, and would love an opportunity to work with Little City, reach out to them. Now, the interesting thing is just as I mentioned earlier, they actually often put posts on jobs for McHenry County on that group in Facebook. And then also the other group in Facebook I mentioned, the Northwest Chicagoland Career Opportunities group. They often put posts there as well. Check them out. Now, of course, in Crystal Lake, Illinois, we have a lot of local things this week. This is really pretty cool. Crystal Lake, Illinois. We have Home State Bank in Crystal Lake, Illinois. They are looking for a part-time switchboard operator and full-time customer service reps. You can go to homestbk.com. That's homestbk.com. Hit the careers button and see what looks of interest to you. And, fill out their online application, send your resume in. Again, that's Home State Bank, Crystal Lake, Illinois, switchboard operators and customer service reps. Now, we are going to depart Illinois for a moment. We're going to talk about career opportunities in Henderson, Nevada. Henderson, Nevada. And Coastal Medical Supply, you can go to their website, coastalcpap.com. That's coastalcpap.com. They are looking for a general manager for their facility in Henderson, Nevada. And the general manager is responsible for the oversight of day-to-day operations and will report directly to the CEO, CFO. Duties include oversight of the customer service department, billing and collections, inventory, and personnel at locations in both Nevada and Hawaii. So if that option interests you as well, that opportunity interests you as well, make a note and reach out to them. Now, you can actually give them a call at 808-545-2500. Bear in mind, please, that number is for their Honolulu, Hawaii office. So you'll need to look up the Honolulu, Hawaii time. Make sure you're calling during the office hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hawaii time, 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. Hawaii time, 808-545, and that is 808-545-2500. They're looking for a candidate that will also help deliver their marketing program as they expand into new areas. You can actually find this listing, search General Manager for Coastal Medical Supply on LinkedIn. You can use the Easy Apply button there, or again, go to their website, coastalcpap.com. That's coastalcpap.com. And hopefully you're not getting a bunch of air right on the microphone when I say that. Now we're going to go to Home Depot. Now, again, Home Depot is actually, we know there are local Home Depot stores, facilities. We go to those actually quite often. I think my wife was at the one up in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, just maybe last week. And Home Depot, they have locations here in Mchenry. They have locations all across the country. But the funny thing is Home Depot, if you're interested in career opportunities, not just locally here in Mchenry, Illinois, or Fox Lake, or just or down in Crystal Lake, or just across the border in Lake Geneva. But they actually have career opportunities all across the United States. You can go to careers.homedepot.com. That's careers.homedepot.com. And last check on their website, they had over 22,000 live results for career opportunities all across the USA. They had listings. I'll just name a few that I know were up very recently. They were looking for professional account sales associate in York, Pennsylvania, assistant store manager in training for Reston, Virginia, department supervisors in Mansfield, Massachusetts, home services project specialists in Johnston, Rhode Island, manager for online copywriting in Atlanta, Georgia, and asset protection specialist in Boulder, Colorado. And then, of course, with more than 22,000 live results, that list goes on and on and on and on. So whatever your experience might be in, or maybe you don't actually have experience but just love to work with Home Depot, go to careers.homedepot.com and look for opportunities at a location near you. And now we're coming up on the very bottom of the hour. I have one more group to mention here very quickly, and then we'll go into friends of the podcast. We're lucky to have such wonderful friends of the podcast. And we do actually have, though, back in Illinois, Libertyville Manor Extended Care. That's Libertyville Manor Extended Care.com. Their entire company name, Libertyville Manor Extended Care.com. And they are hiring for CNAs. They often have different career opportunities open and available. They have a new wing that's opening there. But certainly one of the big pushes has been for second shift CNAs. So if you hold your certified nursing assistant certification, you have a current valid certification, you would love a career opportunity and would like to work in Libertyville, Illinois, check out Libertyville Manor Extended Care.com, learn all about them. The best way to reach out to them if you're interested is by phone. They love a phone call, 847-367-6100. That's 847-367-6100. Or, of course, you can stop in Monday through Friday during office hours. They are at 610 Peterson Road, Libertyville, Illinois, 60048. Again, that's 610 Peterson Road, Libertyville, Illinois, 60048. That's actually it's Peterson Road and Route 137 is the same thing, and it's about a half-mile west of the Route 137 Milwaukee Avenue intersection. So if you're coming from out further east and coming west, they'll be on your right. And if you're coming from further west going east, they'll be on your left. And so check them out, give them a call, check out the website, and see how you might enjoy working with them if you can. All right, folks, we are here with, let's see, you know what? We've got friends of the podcast, and then we have career seekers that we're going to read through here. So very quickly, we're going to do friends of the podcast. And of course, we have Don Sivesind. Don Sivesind, awesome guy, awesome friend, actually gave me the most awesome Pete Talks Jobs name badge. In case I forget who I am, you all can remind me. But you can see all this white in my beard. It can happen. I hope it doesn't, but it's there if needed, and you can help me out. Don Sivesind is actually the owner and founder of Action Result Services. You can learn all about them at actionresultservices.com, or shoot Don a note, DON at actionresultservices.com, or give him a call. He loves it when his phone rings. 815-276-7511. Again, 815-276-7511. The one thing that you'll want to try to do before you give Don a call is get everything you've ever learned or thought you learned about marketing out of your head. It's apparently completely wrong. But the cool thing is that Don and his group at Action Result Services, they actually help small businesses. They teach them the marketing conversion equation, or the MCE. And that actually leads to dramatic increases in revenue and profits. So if you need help growing your small business, reach out to Don. It's remarkable what he can do. And that's DON at actionresultservices.com, 815-276-7511. Again, 815-276-7511. Make his phone ring. And additional self-proclaimed friend of the podcast, we had him on, let's see, about a month ago, I think now, Patrick Canale. Patrick is the McHenry County State's Attorney. Patrick Canale is the McHenry County State's Attorney. If you need support from the McHenry County State's Attorney's Office at all, reach out to them directly. You can go to McHenryCO Sao.com. That's Mchenry, COSAO.com. You can give a phone call, shoot an email. Patrick actually does return calls himself. He does return emails himself. As you can imagine, he's a remarkably busy fellow, extremely kind, very nice, super supportive guy. It may take a little bit of time, but he will get back to you if you've got a question or a need from the McHenry County State's Attorney's Office. Additional friend of the podcast is Jamar Sawyer. Jamar is the owner and founder of SMS Solutions, Inc., a full-service staffing firm based in Waukegan, Illinois. They are at 1400 Sunset Avenue, number 5 in Waukegan, Illinois, 60087. If you're looking for work in the Milwaukee, Chicagoland strip, right there, up and down the I-90 corridor, all throughout that area, go pay Jamar a visit or give him a call at 847. Jamar is at 847-461-4344. Again, 847-461-4344. And that's SMS Solutions, Inc. You can even find them right here on Facebook if you happen to be catching the P-Talks Job Show here on the Human Resources live stream or where it gets shared out elsewhere. But wonderful friend of the podcast. Jamar is a great, great guy. Really cares about his clients and the people that work for him, work through his staffing company. Additional friend of the podcast is HH Staffing Services. They are based in Florida. They have a corporate office in Sarasota and additional locations in Tampa, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale as well. Darren is the owner. Super, super nice guy. If you're looking for work or you need temporary employee support, temp to hire, short-term temp, and direct search recruiting services, they do it all at HH Staffing there in Florida. You can go to hhstaffingservices.com, or you can also search HH Staffing Services on Facebook as well. Excellent group of folks. So thank you all for being such wonderful friends of the podcast. And if you'd like to be a friend of the podcast, shoot me a note, PeteTalksJobs@gmail.com. It's an incredibly small investment. We talk about you, your company. I do like to get to know you a little bit. I actually know all of these people. And it's really nice to be able to mention them and, make a bit of a referral. Now we're moving on to career seekers. Career seekers, actually, we have Daryl Franks, who is a learning and development services leader, leading all company training, employee development, organizational development initiatives, planning, implementing, researching, and getting results. If you'd like someone like Daryl to join your group or learn more about what he can do to help you grow as a learning development service for your company, reach out to Daryl, D as in Daryl, S as in Sam, FRANKS 62 at gmail.com. That's dsfranks62 at gmail.com. And then we do have Susan Wardell. Susan Wardell is up next. She is an experienced procedural writer, has a broad knowledge of employee benefits through HR, employment benefit administration, project coordination, and workplace training. If you need someone like Susan who can handle all those things for you, especially procedure writing, we have so many new pieces of federal and state legislation, across the board, across almost all states. Things going crazy here, but especially in Illinois, where Susan is based. Drop Susan a note. It's WardellSusan at gmail.com. That's WERDELLSUSAN at gmail.com. You can also search her on LinkedIn as well. Learn all about Susan there too. And then we have Jacob. Jacob is actually very well experienced. He's looking for career opportunities. He'd love actually to be very close to where he lives, right here in Mchenry, Illinois. Jacob is he's someone who possesses quality experience in the construction field in both heavy machinery as well as hand tools, multi-talented in many construction skills, demolition, remodeling, and rough framing, experienced in the use of heavy machinery. He possesses a Class B CDL, forklifts, skid steers, small cranes, and backhoes. He's also been involved in daily communication with clients, front-facing, construction client service support, as well as working with supervisors and project objectives and sharing and giving project status updates. If you could use a person like Jacob, shoot him a note, jakempierce@gmail.com. That's Jake, M as in Marvin, P as in Pete, IERCE @gmail.com. And that last bit was IERCE.com. I want to make sure I separate that C and the E. I know that sounded very, very close together. Now we have Mike Ayala. And it was interesting because before we go on to Mike, do know that when Jeff Ferguson, who's again with Shelter Insurance, he actually left with contact information for a few of our career seekers when he was actually a guest here last week. So it's awesome to hear employers who find people, and we've actually dropped a few out. They've found people, said, "Oh, whoa, wait, quit telling people all about this because we filled roles." But career seekers too, when they're not looking for work anymore, and they let me know, "Hey, wow, thanks so much for your help talking to everybody about me on P-Talks Jobs. I found a job. Thank you so much." It's awesome to hear that. But we do have Mike Ayala. Mike is actually a recent Eastern Illinois University degree. He's got his bachelor's degree in education. Mike has actually been working with identifying safety and maintenance gaps while building and implementing long-term safety and maintenance plans for Chicagoland region manufacturers. So if you are a manufacturer and you have a need for someone to go through, identify, review, monitor your safety programs, safety processes, as well as your maintenance programs and maintenance processes, reach out to Mike. It's a unique opportunity to have someone on staff that can really keep your maintenance rolling, really keep your safety under control. Reach out to Mike. His email address is Mike Ayala, STER, @gmail.com. That's Mike, AYALA, S as in Sam, TER, @gmail.com. And now, of course, we have Glenn Smith. Excuse me, folks. I apologize. Glenn Smith. You know what, Glenn? We're going to get into you in just a moment. I get to edit that out on the podcast, and before it starts airing on 21.6 The Net and streaming over 24/7 WPL, you guys got to see that action live. The action of me having a sip of coffee because my throat's a bit dry. It's a little bit dry in the studio here today. But Glenn Smith, actually, Glenn is a remarkably well-experienced C-suite leader. Glenn has actually filled the roles of CEO, COO, CFO, has been a trusted advisor to over 160 businesses ranging in size from startups to 100 million a year in sales. And he's done this for companies in 16 states across the United States, across the U.S. 16 states across the U.S. He specializes in being an interim C-suite leader for companies going through a new startup growth or companies going through leadership changes. So if that described your company, you're a new startup, you're going through huge growth spurts, or you're going through a remarkable or unique leadership change, reach out to Glenn. You can reach Glenn directly via email, glenn@peakgp.com. That's glenn@peakgp.com. Or you can make Glenn's phone ring, and he loves that. He probably loves that just as much, if not more, than when Don's phone rings or Jeff's phone rings. But Glenn's phone number is 224-888-4501. Again, that's 224-888-4501. Give Glenn a call. I'm sure he'll be glad to talk with you. Then we do have Beth. Beth is our really remarkably well-experienced customer service person. Beth has actually been in the role of lead operator, processing high-volume incoming directory assistant calls. She's assisted operators in finding other operators and finding information within very tight time constraints. She's been in leadership roles, mentoring new operators, assisting supervisors with additional duties such as scheduling and training of operators. Very high, fast-paced volume customer service support. She's also provided intense customer service support for youth services needs with different area library districts, and as well as police departments, assisting police staff, police officers, as well as administrative staff, even performing jail matron duties. If you need someone like Beth, who has a remarkable wherewithal to deal with, either high volume or high stress customer service situations, shoot her a note. It's HannonHouse1 at AOL.com. That's HannanHouse 1 at AOL.com. And I'm sure she'll be thrilled to talk with you. Next, we have a professional human resources person. I know she's a professional because I've known Gina for a long time myself. Gina is a certified professional in HR. She holds her PHR certification. She has more than 15 years of remarkably progressive human resources experience. Her specialties include recruitment and retention, payroll administration, employee relations, compensation, performance management, separation, offboarding, employee benefits, workplace safety, compliance, and liability. Very well-rounded generalist. If you're in the Chicagoland area and you need a very well-rounded human resource generalist, shoot Gina a note. GRIN, D as in David, T as in Tom, at sbcglobal.net. Her email address again is GRIN as in Nancy, D as in David, T as in Tom, at sbcglobal.net. Say, Gina, Pete was talking about you on the Pete Talks Job Show, and she will be thrilled to talk with you. I know she will. And now we come upon our career seekers who do not want to be identified by name, and that's okay. If that includes you as well, you're out there, you're looking for work, you would like to share that you're looking for work, but for whatever reason need to keep who you are confidential. That's not a problem. We'll assign you a moniker, and people can respond directly to me, petetalksjobs@gmail.com, and then we will actually put them in contact with you from that point forward. First up, we have Miss K. Miss K is an experienced clinical researcher. She has experience conducting phase 2 through 4 CNS clinical trials. She has experience assisting primary investigators with study procedures. She's been responsible for patient recruitment and screening new patients for current studies, performing EKGs and phlebotomies. She is IATA certified. Additionally, for a clinical research center, she does have very strong general office management experience. If you're interested in Miss K's experience, and you need a good, solid, experienced clinical researcher, shoot me a note, petetalksjobs@gmail.com, and I'll connect you directly with Miss K. After Miss K, we do have Agent S. And Agent S is a remarkably experienced CSO, which is a chief sales officer, or I suppose could fill the role of CMO, chief marketing officer. Agent S is remarkably good, remarkably well experienced at training other sales leaders. If you have a team of sales managers, area managers, district managers who are responsible for getting their sales representatives for your organization up to speed, and you need to do better, your organization needs strong sales growth, you really need to reach out to, and talk with Agent S. Agent S has brought companies from startup to producing multiple millions per year in a short amount of time. He's taken $8 million a year sales dollar companies up into the 40 and 50 million a year mark, and he's done even larger, bigger, stronger, faster. Oh, does that sound like the old? Boy, I'm going to date myself. The Bionic Man. He can make you the Bionic Company. Bigger, stronger, faster, smarter even. If you would like to talk to Agent S. Shoot me a note, petetalksjobs@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to connect you with Agent S. Thank you very, very much. Now we do have Justin Francis. Justin is a well, he's someone who designs complex graphics and animation, digital animation, using his own independent judgment, strong creativity, and the programs that go along with digital animation. He's adept at creating two-dimensional and three-dimensional images depicting objects in motion, or the full complete digital illustration process. He's used full computer animation and modeling programs. And this can apply from manufacturing all the way to app development and gaming companies. If you need somebody with Justin's digital animation experience, reach out to him, send him a note, jcfrancis1992 at yahoo.com. That's jcfrancis1992 at yahoo.com. Again, JC, F as in Frank, RANCIS 1992 at yahoo.com. Now we do have Tony. Tony is he's an experienced operations and occupational safety manager with more than a decade of very strong experience. He's actually worked with and is very knowledgeable of business segments and sectors, including site management, inventory control, leadership, environmental and safety issues, and cost control. Again, operations and occupational safety management. If your organization needs someone like Tony, shoot him a note at M as in Marvin, D as in David, EEHR at gmail.com. That's M as in Marvin, D as in David, EEHR at gmail.com. Let him know that you heard about him on the P Talks Job Show. And now we do have John. John Dearden is a technical sales executive. John actually has experience in application engineering and solution-based selling, contract negotiations at all levels, new business development and customer business proposals, territory account and relationship development, and appointing, training, and managing manufacturers' representatives. So if you're a manufacturer with a network of manufacturer reps and you need someone to manage that process, review, appoint, train, and manage those representatives, John is a great person to reach out to. Send him a note, JOHN at themultilinegroup.com. That's JOHN at themultilinegroup.com. And then we have Brian Keating. Brian is looking for a financial, budget, or business analyst role within the Chicagoland region. He's open to the McHenry County region, northwestern Lake County area, and even working downtown Chicago. It's super simple for him to jump on the Metro, commute downtown. Again, financial, budget, or business analyst role. If you need somebody to fill one of those types of roles within your organization, shoot Brian a note, BrianKeating1 at AOL.com. That's BrianKeating1 at AOL.com. And we have Mike Levitsky, and Mike actually is an experienced quality tech, not only applied manufacturing quality tech, but also administrative quality tech, in that being a quality tech who is customer facing, engaging with customers customers of manufacturers who need to talk about the products that they have made and manufactured. If you need someone like Mike who can do that for you, your group, and your customers, or also maybe need someone who can handle your production processes, because Mike does have a degree in manufacturing production processes, shoot Mike a note, and I'll spell you his email address. It's M as in Mike, LEWYCKYJ at yahoo.com. And that's for Mike Levitsky. It's M as in Mike, LEWYCKYJ at yahoo.com. And if you reach out to any of our career seekers, what are you going to say? You're going to say, we heard about you on the P Talks Job Show. And they'll be so happy that you reached out to them, sent them a note, or in a couple of cases gave them a call. Career seekers, anyone looking for work, whether you're currently working now and want to find a new opportunity, move on, use the experience you've earned to go to further your career path, or whether you're not working now and need to find something new, shoot me a note. It costs you absolutely nothing to be a featured career seeker on the Pete Talks Job Show. Just takes a little bravery to put yourself out there. Send me your resume. Or send me a paragraph about your experience, and in those include a way that it is best for an employer, a potential hiring employer, to reach you, to contact you, whether it's email address, phone number. The Pete Talks Job Show, through the podcast syndication alone, reaches out to a little over 112,000 listeners every week. It's amazing. We also reach out to the HR group, where we stream right now. We're streaming right now on the HR group at this very moment while I'm talking. And that's a group of more than 13,000 human resource professionals who, a good chunk of them, have hiring responsibilities. Additionally, this is shared in other groups, other job platform groups, where other employers see this. If you're a career seeker and you're looking for a new way or an extra way to just gain a little more recognition and put yourself out there, shoot me your resume, shoot me a paragraph about what you do, and I'll wait for hiring employers to contact you. And that's all there is to it. Again, no charge for career seekers. Companies who are hiring, you can actually subscribe to sponsor your jobs for 3 months, or rather 12 weeks, 6 months, or 24 weeks, or all year, 52 weeks. Pete Talks Jobs is a weekly show, runs all year long. You can pause your subscription at any time, and it's not, people go, wow, it's probably pretty expensive. If it were, I would probably be independently wealthy by now. Well, I love doing this though. This is a lot of fun. But actually, it works out, I kid you not, to just about $50 a week to sponsor your job openings. That's it. You can't even run a job board listing for that. $50 a week to sponsor your career openings when you subscribe for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, or again, 12 weeks, 24 weeks, or all 52 weeks in a year. And love to share. You can actually even pause your subscription at any time and restart it. But awesome opportunity to expand your recruiting reach. And for those of you who may not be hiring but really love the Pete Talks Job Show and our reach, because again, not just through the podcast where we have a nice, wonderful reach, or Facebook, or everywhere else this gets posted and shared, but through the 24/7 WPL platform, where we reach thousands more every week, and 21/6 The Net, where we reach thousands more again every week on a weekly basis. It's amazing how many people tune in and listen on purpose to the Pete Talks Job Show. I am so grateful and so thankful. But if you're not hiring, you want to be a friend of the podcast, again, 3 months, 6 months, a year subscriptions, and those subscriptions work out to right around $35 a week. That's and I know it's not, people go, you can't buy advertising for that. Well, you can, because if you want to be a friend of the Pete Talks Job Show, again, subscribe for 3 months, 6 months, a year, works out to $35 a week. That's about all there is to it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Pete Talks Jobs. I do want to mention just a couple of additional sponsors before we roll away. I've got just a couple minutes to do that. And one for 21/6 The Net is X-Tech LLC at 815-516-8075, or their web address is xtech.repair. That's xtek.repair. X-Tech provides service and support for device repair, service plans for business servers and single computer support, web design, and SEO. They also provide specialized custom gaming PC build support and services. If you need IT done right the first time, contact Justin and George, two awesome guys. I actually know them as well, even though they're sponsoring 21/6 The Net. 815-516-8075. xtech.repair. They've actually done work for me repairing a phone that one of my sons destroyed a couple times, actually. But they do great work. And of course, 24/7 WPL continues to love eggs. And they are good eggs. I've eaten them myself. These eggs come from vitalfarms.com, vitalfarms.com. Ethical eggs from happy pasture-raised hens, vitalfarms.com. Delicious eggs from healthy, happy hens. Again, 24/7 WPL, just love those eggs. And they're very, very good. Everybody, that wraps up this week's episode of the P Talks Job Show. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, career seekers, send me a note. Employers to sponsor your job, send me a note. ptalksjobs@gmail.com. Love to share your information. Until next time, have a great, great week.